Niggas
My
funny.
name Randy Savage, man.
Y'all trying to cover up that y'all really gay.
I am gay. My boyfriend's name is Mark. My boyfriend's name is Mark. Yo, it's your boy GS Grace
You
over
on
here,
YouTube.
man. Yo,
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we
GS
are at
Grace,
venerable
man.
Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the
How y'all
Bears
doing?
emerged from their tunnel.
How big
Ready
is your
for
dick?
football are they, and ready for
You
football are we
know, I
as the
can't go
Bears
into
get set
spoken
to match
information,
up
man.
with Dak Prescott
How
and the
big is your
Dallas
dick,
Cowboys.
coach? I'm not getting the information. We're just trying to see your sling slong.
Ready to get this one started. And off
Mine's
we
about
go
8.5
from
inches,
Soldier Field.
limp.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And look at this, right away, loose football. And he will score. Touchdown.
You said it too late, bud.
Deion Sims taking it in.
Now, how big is your butthole so I can stretch it out like a rubber band?
Man, you can't be talking gay like this. I'm finna get out this party, man.
Because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either.
Man, hell no. Y'all about to make WildCat look gay if I keep coming like here in this party.
Hey, Willie. Hey, Willie. I wanna jack you off to your penis cries.
Man, bye, bro. Don't play with me like that, bro.
That's the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Do it right now. No balls.
Fucking faggots.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble.
Y'all hear
return.
this shit, YouTube?
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape.
Yo, who wanna join a franchise?
My dick and your dad. What's up? Let's go.
Shit, they just creeping, man. I ain't got nothing to do with it. WildCat have nothing to do with this shit.
WildCat, you wanna join a league?
WildCat ain't got nothing to do with that shit.
After 21, you can kick me. It'd be all good. Nah, bitch, we're 1-1 now. You dumb bitch. You probably got to win. Fuck you. Oh, yeah.
As they get it up past the 30.
Yes, sir. I wanna pull George on a cool.
Hey, yo, WildCatWillie, man. I want you to send me pictures of your balls right now with cheese on.
I ain't entertaining none of that.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, okay.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. He hits Beasley right side. And he'll be brought down shy of 40. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
Oh my God.
You got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting around to finding open space, and he found.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I'm trying to masturbate till the sun come up.
All they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Should mean 17. 18.
For how long?
Yeah. Wow, what happened? Got
It's because his penis is big.
Shit, you got somebody, I'll let you get it for 17 now. You got somebody right now.
Ezekiel Elliott, 29 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football.
Hey, Frank.
Extra point.
Can you ask Graves how big his dick is?
Bro,
I'm not asking. Bro, I already told you.
But if you got
Hey, Frank, doesn't Graves have a corn dog?
Right now, shit, I want my money back.
A big corn dog.
Alright. Shit, I got that bitch in the bag now. I ain't even touch it.
Game here as the kicks away.
Hey, Graves, you missed it. Friggin' Frank was talking shit about your penis the other day.
About 7 yards deep.
Bro, don't hate on the corn dog.
Oh, look at the juke. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Frank, why is this guy starts talking about his little penis?
Now it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Man, it's full of shit, man. Why you didn't drop down? What kind of shit was that? Fuck, man. Send a blitz.
Gabriel, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike.
Damn, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault.
I want to give Randy a rim job.
Shit, send a blitz. That shit was easy, man.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with
I heard he has a 13-inch rim, bro. I'm trying to lick that shit clean.
Attacked right back on the first play of the drive. Hit him big.
He has them scrapers. He has his shit scraping.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
I like from under cheese from under his butt.
And he's across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great.
Hey, Willie.
Leave me alone. You on
Willie.
my YouTube embarrassing me. You on my YouTube embarrassing me.
Hey, Willie, you ready?
Position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10.
Willie!
You on my YouTube embarrassing me.
Have you ever ate Wendy's?
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Prescott to throw this time. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Here's Prescott. And he's
Should I send pictures of dicks?
Eddie Goldman. He's the one to get in this time.
I want WildCatWillie.
Bring up a 4th down.
You don't want shit from me.
I heard you have a 14-inch dick and 15 inches wide.
Stop, man. That shit, man. It ought to be a law for you to be that good.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
It ought to be a law for you to be that good.
Convert on 4th down.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes up early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Y'all fucking up my game. Y'all fucking up my game, man.
Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
What about me? Say something about me.
Say that with confidence, too.
And he goes backwards here.
Say something about me. Say something about me. Say something about me.
16. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play.
Thank you,
Even
Coach.
if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not
I love
immune
you,
to the big
Frank.
hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Baby, won't you fuck my bed?
His throw caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Who's trying to fuck me?
Pick up a 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
I know, I heard fucking Randy wants me too.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. And that was just brute strength against brute strength, and defensive brute one out there.
We often talk about leverage in a game. Offensive line versus defensive line. Who can get lower and create some space? In this case, as you pointed out, the defensive line got it done.
Yeah, they went to the fullback dive, could not get the first. Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry.
What's my name?
And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. A big play here for Dallas. 46 yards on the ground. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him,
Look at that wildcat. Oh my God.
also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Fucking dickhead.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was
fucking
important to
asshole.
set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They're laughing at you.
To catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Carter, I have a crush on you. I'm talking about that's my girl, Carter, but that's her last
This
name.
play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a
Yeah, your name
loss of
Frank.
2.
I ain't say Frank, I said Carter.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought.
Nah, I would have said no. I would have said Frank if I was talking to your ass.
And that one ended up going backwards.
Yeah, as I said, your name Frank,
They'll
bitch.
try on 2nd and goal here. Now this time he'll look to throw. Being chased out left.
Damn, but I thought you
Why
wanted
he
me.
throwing like
I'm
that?
talking to my girl,
Damn, Dak
I'm talking to my girl.
Prescott can't throw. What the fuck you throwing it to?
Nah, Dak Prescott.
6 yards.
Dak Prescott not
Oh,
cold.
dang.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside
The fuck, he
pocket,
wide
connects a
open.
little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in the
Frank,
open spot.
who invited the little sling white boy in here?
That's right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive.
Alright, that's kind of gay.
Hey, on some gay shit.
Good for 15 and a first down.
Who part of that is? Don't
Brandon
get
Gordon, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got a man complete.
Boy, man is
Trubisky
full of shit,
hitting
boy.
Robinson for a big one. 47
Man is full of
yards.
shit, boy.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Hey, gotta go. 18. Red, up.
On second down, here's Trubisky. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go. 18.
Quarterback draw.
18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Why you stop running that
So a
little
nice
kid?
job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Red, up. Red, up.
They get it to him running left. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Damn, we got all the way down there and threw a damn pick. I think
Extra tight ends,
they cannot throw, boom.
Football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. It's a field goal attempt.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This will be taken very short. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Wow, this game is not going my way, I see.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
This game ain't going my way, I see. He kicking it to the damn man right there.
All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Red, up.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it drops down.
How he even putting his hands on this shit, man? Where my man's at?
Instead, second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On first down, they run with Howard. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
Pick it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
On third down, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. This will be taken short.
This fall. We keep kicking it to that nigga.
And now here come the Cowboys. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound. I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Here we go. Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
We're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with them.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Why is everybody fumbling? I done had like 3 fumbles this game. Wow, man.
5-yard line.
What
so
the
fuck? Defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it?
Boy, man, this Fugazi, man. They just give him the game, man. Fuck it. I ain't got time for this shit.
Didn't cover up.
That nigga fumbled. This nigga's fumbled 3 times.
Made a big play.
3 fucking times.
Trubisky will throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that.
Get out that cover 3. That is whoever the dude is. He is not guarding that shit.
3 yards on the play. Trubisky now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Hit him! What the fuck?
Nice work to get 7 out of that. And
they got 3 forced fumbles, man. 2 on kick return and 1 just on the wildcat.
Nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Hurry. Lock in.
They give to Burton, the fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right.
I missed it.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Man, I ran down.
Allen Robinson from 6 yards away. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And down he goes just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Over the middle, he hits Austin. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Prescott to throw it. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Deion Bush with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Cooper was the intended target. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone, as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. Oh, what a juke into space. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. It's a big-time run by Jordan Howard. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
18. Lock in.
On first down, Trubisky looking deep for Gabriel. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Check. Presto. He's coming. Double up. There you go. We got. You see it? Watch twist. 18, 18. Red, up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Gotta go. Blue. Red's up. Red's up.
Now it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
18.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch.